The 21st century has certainly brought with it the need to have a healthy lifestyle through diet and exercise, all in the name of keeping fit. On this week's episode of the Skin Therapy Show, we are going to focus on body evolution as a form of fitness. Hello there, and thank you for joining us. My name is Sarah Ndanu, and this is the Skin Therapy Show. And once again, welcome to the Skin Therapy Show. I am your host, Sarah Ndanu. Joining me on set today is the gracious and experienced body evolution expert, Mrs. Winnie Taylor. Winnie, karibu sana.
Thank you.
Really nice to see you. You look gorgeous.
Nice to be here.
Is this all body evolution?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, Winnie, you know I have been dying to have this sit down with you. Before we go further, please just tell us more about yourself, what you do, and how long you've been doing this for.
I'm a health and skincare therapist. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm a mother of two. I'm married. And this is what I've done all my life, basically, being in the beauty industry.
A mother of two.
Yes.
And you look this glamorous.
Thank you.
All right. What is Body Evolution all about?
Body Evolution is a company I own that's a wellness spa. And we look at an individual holistically. So right from your skin all the way down, top to bottom. So from your skin to your body, all the way down to your feet. But most importantly, we look at you from inside out. So a holistic approach to the treatments and services that we offer.
All right. So how does Body Evolution affect the skin? What kind of services do you guys offer?
So for the skin, we do facials, we have products. For the body, which is something I'm really excited about, is we do from slimming to body contouring to toning to firming and to the complete weight loss as a package. Yes, and that's very close to my heart because, as you know, a lot of us women, once we've had kids and, you know, the body doesn't quite go back to what it used to be like before, and it's something we struggle with a lot. I needed to find a solution that worked for me, and as a result, when it did, it was then very easy to be able to pass it on to other people.
Yeah, very interesting. Please just walk us through body slimming. What does it entail? Because I know most women watching right now, even men, want to know, how can I get that body back?
And by the way, the treatments are unisex, so we absolutely do take men.
All right.
So we have the treatments come twofold. So you either have the body contouring, which is, for example, a lot of times you're happy with the way you look, but they're just a part of your body that you're wanting to work on. So for men, for example, it tends to be the midsection, the love handles. The women, it's also the same.
Maybe
so
the
a lot of times, exactly.
Yeah.
So you know, you have your pots, you have your love handles, you have on the hips what we call the saddlebags. That you want to just put back together. So that's on the body contouring side of it. The other side is a complete weight loss where somebody's wanting to lose weight completely. We have a couple of treatments. So from the ultrasound to electrotherapy to body wraps. But most importantly, the treatments, once somebody comes in, we start from consultation. So we need to look at you and your lifestyle, where you are at, what you're doing, what you're eating. Are you exercising or not? Because the treatments by themselves are not going to give you results that will last forever, which is what you want. As much as we want to have you as a client for the rest of your life, we don't want you coming in every day, January to January. So we work on programs, and once we've done a consultation, then we're able to balance it out and draw a program that suits you. As far as the treatments goes, we tend to combine a couple of them. So for example, if it's a complete weight loss, we could recommend a body wrap. If you're wanting to, and a lot of times that's usually the case, the tummy area, you're gymming, you're eating well, but there's that just part of the tummy that doesn't want to go. The love handles that just don't feel like they want to go away. That's where the treatments comes in. So, and a lot of times people will ask you, does that mean then if I come to Body Evolution and take one of the packages, do I do away with the gym? Or exercising? Do I do away with the diet? And the answer is not. You must eat properly. It's very recommended that you exercise as well. And so yes, so depending, but definitely lifestyle change, changes is what we recommend, and that will be given. We'll give a consultation and we give you advice how to go about it.
How long is this process?
Varies once again from one person to another. So if you're just wanting to work on one area, it could be maybe just a couple of treatments. For somebody who wants to lose weight overall, most of our programs take up to 3 months, 2 to 3 months, depending on your availability. We normally would require that you, for example, come in twice a week, and you try and maximize on the time you have. So as opposed to coming on a day for a half-an-hour session, we could recommend that you come in and, for example, be there for 2 hours, but, you know, get to work on it and do more than one treatment. But we look at treatments that work well together.
The big question is, how expensive is this process?
It's not expensive. And the reason I'm saying it's not expensive, we have different packages to fit different needs. Eating well does not cost you much. In fact, eating well is probably the easiest thing we can do.
Really?
Yes. Vegetables, sukuma wiki.
Compare the price of
spinach.
fries to a very good plate of rice and some beef and some veggies. I mean, you'll buy that for 250 and fries for 80 bob, 100 shillings.
80 bob every day, 3 or 2 meals a day. Multiply that and the effect, and not just your body, health. In the end, your fries will cost you a lot more. So versus your sukuma wiki, I mean, and you have options. You could grow them in your garden if you have the space.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go to the market. So it also depends on where you buy them from, but it's definitely, by all means, the cheapest way to be able to take care of yourself. Because like I said, it's not just about the body. It's your complete health. You eat well, you keep away the doctors, you know, that saves you a lot of money.
Yeah.
So fries will ensure that you're seeing a lot of doctors.
Right. Just to clarify on one thing, you specialize in reduction, slimming only. What if I want to expand some parts of my body? Does that happen?
When somebody finds that solution, let me know. Yes, we are currently working on reducing, because that's really, I think, is what people need. We haven't found something that, you know, somebody wanting to put on a bit of weight.
Yeah, because you
a
want
bit
that
of body
hourglass
mass.
kind of a figure, you know, you want to have that
I'm still looking for it,
snatched
so-
waist and hippie and everything. All right, okay.
Yes.
Now, I know body evolution is just not all about reduction and trimming your body. Let's talk about facials, right? What procedures do you have?
For facial treatments. And a facial, what I mean by a facial treatment, at home, you know, you can cleanse, you can tone, you can moisturize, you can exfoliate. The extra mile that we go when you come in for the treatment is we use the electric equipment. So, for example, we have a high frequency when we've done a bit of extraction. So even somebody with great skin like you, a lot of times we find around the nose area, sometimes on the chin, we have a little bit of extractions that can be done. However, then you find most people, the skin flares up or it looks red. And ideally, we don't want you walking out looking like you've been on a battlefield. So after we've done the extractions, we use a machine called high frequency that helps the skin to calm down very well, which works great for people with problem skins. Then over and above, depending, and once again, all our treatments, we start with a consultation. So you don't just lie on the bed and I get working on you. We cleanse your skin, we take a look at it, and we recommend there's a treatment I'm gonna offer, and this will be the reasons why I'll be doing it.
What is the comparison between body evolution and sculpting?
Body evolution being a name, I wanted something that spoke. When you hear the name, a lot of people go, so how are you going to evolve my body? Which is a great question, and that speaks to the name. Sculpting is just a treatment that then can be done, like I said, for somebody who just wanting to lose a part of the, reduction on one part of the body.
Yeah.
So you're sculpting it to make sure the body stays and gives you that perfect look that you want. So Body Evolution is a company, sculpting then is a treatment that we do. So Esther, like I explained, I'm now going to apply the gel. I have warmed it up to make sure it's not too cold. I'll start setting it. So it's going to be a half an hour session. And remember, like I said, it's very important. You must drink water. 8 glasses to be able to flush off what will have broken in today's session. If you don't, I guarantee when you take the measurements back in 3 days' time, because that's how long it takes the body to flush off the toxins, your measurements will go back to what we got right at the beginning. And I'm sure that's not what we want to do. So eating is going to be very important. Stick to the advice that we've gone through. Then after this half hour, I'm about to finish. I will then change and we go on to the next step. What I've done is the ultrasound, the actual ultrasound. What I'm doing now is what we call the radio frequency. So I'm wetting this plate. The purpose for it is to help complete the circuit. She's going to sit on it, and then once I start working on the other part, which is the radio frequency, it's going to make the treatment effective. Without this, and there's no contact with the body. This part of the treatment is quite nice. There is no sound, quite relaxing, feels nice and warm. And once again, it's going to be 30 minutes. So this is the second session of the sort of a program one is likely to take when you're looking at weight loss or body contouring. We're going to look at a process where on the other side with the ultrasound machine, we've broken the fat down, and now we need you to firm up. This especially happens when you're not doing enough exercises, and a lot of times when we've lost especially the tummy area, but it doesn't just seem to firm up like you would. That's why combination with the exercise is very important. So the beauty about this treatment is that we can do the whole body, right from the top all the way down. This machine is called galvanic machine, is what we refer to the electrotherapy. The machines available in the market, we have either what we call Ferradi or galvanism. The difference being the galvanic machines tend to be a bit gentler. This is the same gel that we used on the side, ultrasound gel that helps to conduct, and it's water soluble because we don't want it to block. I'm gonna switch it on. It's not painful. It's actually a very nice feeling. It almost feels like a tickle effect or like a ripple effect that's being spread out. Next exciting part of our program, which is we're going to be tackling cellulite. So we tend to cover the applicators for hygiene purposes. So because sometimes if you're busy, it's a sponge, so it cannot be sterilized properly. I'll change the applicators. The next one is going to be able to apply a bit more pressure than what I was using, and that's what targets the cellulite to ensure that we break it down. And that wraps up this treatment.
How long does this process take? Again, does this really work?
Yes, it does. But please note, it has to be a combination of your complete lifestyle change. It's not a question of coming in, have a treatment, go back to your old life. You need to take care of yourself, what goes in, exercising, and then a combination with the treatment works. The treatments bridge the gap between what exercising and the food does not quite get to. That's where the treatments come in. So you definitely need to look at the complete package. And yes, the treatments do work.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. We will now take a short commercial break. Do not go so far. We'll be right back with Mrs. Winnie Taylor.